for you. This is WGXA News.
Coming up on WGXA News at 5, what police are telling us tonight about the suspect arrested in the shooting of a teenager.
Plus, fighting blight. See which neighborhood will soon get a makeover. Good evening, and thanks for watching WGXA News at 5. I'm Amir Jacobson.
And I'm Raymond Tubb. New developments tonight right now in the shooting of a 16-year-old in Warner Robins.
Police arrested a 13-year-old suspect in the crime, and the Houston County Coroner's Office says the victim is now unresponsive. WGXA's Eric Mock joins us live from the scene of the shooting to bring you the latest details. Eric.
Yeah, here's what we know. Last night around 4:40 p.m., 16-year-old Ryan Skeen was shot in the 200 block here of Franklin Square. What we know is police have arrested a 13-year-old suspect. They describe him as a white male. He has several charges now against him, including aggravated battery, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by an underage person, possession of a firearm during the committing of a crime, and also possession of prescription pills. Now, we know the officers responded to the scene, and they rushed Skeen to the Navison Center in Macon, where he was listed in critical condition last night. Then we found out this morning he was listed in stable condition, and now we're hearing that he's been declared unresponsive. This is confirmed by the Houston County Coroner. And again, we're going to be bringing you more details tonight about this case as they become available to us. And for now, live in Warner Robins, Eric Mock, news that works for you.
Eric, thanks. Students and faculty members gathered this morning before classes began at Veterans High School to pray for 16-year-old Ryan Skeen. Here are some photos of that vigil this morning that were posted on the school's Facebook page. Students gathered at the flagpole in front of the school to pray for Skeen and support each other. The caption on the photos included #WarHawkFamily. Thanks to Veterans High School for sharing the photos. Again, happening tonight at 7:30. There will be another vigil, this time at McConnell-Talbert Stadium. Beth McLaughlin with the Houston County School District tells us the district has not planned a vigil, and any that are held were led by the students. Well, we know the Warner Robins Police Department is working on the case involving the two teenagers, and they said they were processing the scene well into the evening. We caught up with Warner Robins PD Public Information Officer Jennifer Parsons, who says there are still a lot of questions surrounding the motive of the shooting.
Now, the motive of the shooting is still under investigation. We're not sure at this point what led up to that shooting. I can tell you that once we transported the victim to the hospital, we did canvass the neighborhood. We led a K-9 track throughout the neighborhood.
Police say the scene was processed well into the evening. The suspect is being held in the Crisp County Detention Center at this time.
WGXA reached out to the Houston County District Attorney George Hartwig to get his thoughts on this shooting and what kind of penalties the suspect could be facing. DA Hartwig told us that he can't discuss the case right now, but that he is looking into all the issues surrounding that shooting between the teenagers. We also reached out to the principal of Veterans High School, who is not able to speak publicly right now, he says. Stay tuned for WGXA for the very latest developments in this case. Well, turning to weather right now, another cloudy day.
And it was cold out there, too.
Was.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Cox in Storm Track Central. And, Jeff, are we going to have a warm-up on that 7-day?
Yeah, as soon as tomorrow, guys. In fact, here's the interesting thing. Our temperatures are not going to cool down tonight. They're going to warm up overnight.
Thank goodness.
I agree. It's been chilly all day, and that's the case right now. 50s, clouds, and rain. It's a yucky day. Now, here's the latest look at the radar, and the good news is any widespread rain is now gone. We still have some areas of mist and drizzle, and some of it is so light that the radar can't detect it, but it's out there, and we'll continue to see those patches of mist and drizzle through the evening and into the overnight hours, and there's still a rain chance in the forecast for tomorrow, and the reason why this low pressure is still to our west. So until it moves away from middle Georgia, that rain chance is still there. But as I mentioned, things are going to change overnight, and instead of cooling down, we're in the 50s now. We'll actually wake up to the 60s tomorrow morning. So we'll hold steady for the next few hours right around 60, and I actually expect mid to upper 60s by the time you wake up Wednesday morning, along with that east wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So coming up in my full forecast a little later in the show, we'll talk about the rain coming to an end tomorrow, but I'll go ahead and prepare you mentally. There's more rain on the 7-day forecast. I'll have the timing on that minutes from now.
A new park will soon be built on Linmore Avenue in Macon. Now that the Macon-Bibb County Commission approved blight funds for the project.
WGXA's Brittany Collins is live in our studio to tell you what neighbors think about this plan. Brittany.
Commissioners voted yes to tear down the abandoned homes and to build a park on Linmore Avenue. Neighbors tell me they've been waiting for this moment since they first moved in the area. These weeds, dirt, and abandoned homes will soon turn into a park on Linmore Avenue.
It was many homes here that needed to be torn down.
Neighbors like Gloria Webb are happy Macon-Bibb County Commissioners voted yes on Tuesday to tearing down the District 2 blight houses to build a park.
It would be well lit. It'll be a nice, modernized playground for us parents to feel safe, that our kids are safe.
The idea is to build a park to prevent the neighborhood kids from playing in the street. Commissioners say South Macon is slowly progressing and improving.
I think as a county, we really need to, when we deal with blight, we really need to focus on what are the most blighted areas. And South Macon is certainly up at the top of the list.
Frankie Lewis and her son are involved in the South Macon Arts Revalorization and Technology Program, also known as SMART. About 18 months ago, they started working with the Linmore Avenue community to push the plan to create a new park for the kids.
There's $10 million that's been set aside, $1 million for each district for blight remediation.
Commissioners tell me the next step is to access the funds and then proceed with tearing down the homes, but there is no specific timetable for that. In the meantime, neighbors have been doing everything they can to ensure the property is clean by calling the city to trim the grass. Live in the studio, Brittany Collins, news that works for you.
New developments in the death of a Georgia high school student. Find out what federal prosecutors are asking for now. That is next on WGXA News at 5.
Plus, a school resource officer accused of dragging and attacking a student. Why it's not the first time people have complained about this officer.
The biggest series in baseball is set to go down tonight. Stick around for sports and we'll tell you why the World Series is a simple case of the Battle of the Blues.